welcome back to my channel. I hope you can hear me okay. My setup is a little choppy right now. I'm working through a lot of stuff. So, some of you may know or may not know, I am currently in the middle of a divorce. It's not a nasty divorce, it's pretty cordial. We're both on board with how this is going, and so it's a peaceful divorce, thank God. But I'm still in the process of like transition. So, at some point, I'll be packing and moving, and I've kind of been doing that around. So I'm on this phone where it's set up on this stand. It's not even at my desk. I've got all this stuff going on in the back. So yeah. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. I am happy to be back. I was going through a whole lot, but here I am. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Doing all the elements in this video. So earth, air, fire, water, all those elements I'm going to be reading tonight. So I will timestamp the elements later on. And so I'm just doing it this way. Instead of doing the individual zodiac signs, I'm going to do the elements. It'll help me get back into doing these readings again, getting my feet wet, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I think what we're going to focus on first are the earth signs. And let's see what comes up, what I get. My reading style is a little bit different than most readers. I tune into my guides. I tune into my guides and ancestors, and I channel, and I just deliver what they're giving me in real time, and then I'll pull the cards to kind of validate what they're saying. So it's just a little different, but the messages are pretty concise. They're pretty clear and to the point. So let's see what I pick up for earth signs, okay? And also, you can go back to old readings that I've done like a year, 2 years ago, and they'll make sense now. So, yeah, but let's see what we get for the earth signs. All right, earth. Earth is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Let's see what we can pick up. Earth signs. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm just tuning in. Earth signs. I heard Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Okay, so I feel like you're the Weeble. I feel like people have been trying to knock you down, push you down, knock you down, push you down, and you just keep popping right back up. Whoop, whoop, like you ain't going nowhere. You refuse to go anywhere. You're not going to allow anybody to knock you down and keep you down. You've got too much. I'm hearing you're too grounded, and they're making I guess, I don't know if it's a joke, or they're saying you're an earth sign. You're a grounded element. So it's not easy for people to knock you down. They said you're already a part of the earth. Even if you're down, you're still, they're showing me like you laying down in the grass. So let's say somebody knocks you down as an earth sign, somebody knocks you down on the ground, you're in your natural element, you're an earth sign. So even if people knock you down, they can't keep you down, because you're regaining energy, you're regaining vitality by the earth alone. So earth signs, let's say people just turn their back on you completely, you know how to connect to the earth. So you still never feel alone. You still get all the nourishment that you need. So that's why my guides are referring to you as Weebles. They're saying you can get knocked down, but you'll get right back up. You don't stay down. You don't stay down, earth signs. You might get knocked down, but you don't stay down. I see you coming back swinging. So whatever you've gone through, earth signs, I feel like you're coming back in full swing. Ooh, the energy's amped up for you, earth signs. You're amped up. You are, wow, full steam ahead, earth signs. Wow, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm hearing you're reclaiming your spot, reclaiming your position, sort of like taking your throne back. So whoever, because I feel like somebody tried to come in and knock you off your throne. Somebody tried to come in and really try to steal your crown from you. And you're like, no, hell no, that's mine. I'll take that back. Thank you very much. And I think you were down for a little while because whoever this was or these people were that were doing this to you, they were playing real dirty. I feel like they were playing real dirty and they were real sneaky in the background doing it. And so it was hard. It was almost like you were trying to fight blindfolded. But once the blindfold was taken off, you got to see all your opponents and you knew exactly how to pick them off one by one. And not in a violent way, but what I mean is you know how to come back with a vengeance is what I'm hearing. You're not allowing people to step on your neck. No. And it's so funny because I feel like you tricked people. I feel like not on purpose either. I feel like people saw you down for a little while and thought that you were down for the count. And you're like, no, I'm resting. I'm rejuvenating. I'm gathering information. Yeah, that's what you were doing. People didn't see it though. They thought they won. It was almost my guides are so funny. It's almost like they can see you laid out on the ground and all your opponents are in the background. Rah rah rah, shish boom bah. And my guides are like, yeah, psych. Because you got back up. While they were celebrating and cheering and toasting, you were in behind them, getting yourself up off the ground, dusting yourself off, cleaning your eyes out and seeing everything. They didn't know it because their backs were turned to you thinking they got the win. They didn't get the win. They thought they got the win. They thought. They thought. I'm hearing karma is a heavy price to pay for what they've done. Some people did some real diabolical stuff to you and their karma is heavy. Heavy. And some of you are going to witness their karma. Some of you are going to... that's not going to be fun for you. That's not going to be fun for you. I don't even think you want to witness their karma. But I feel like them getting their karma is a relief to you. Because in your mind, you're going to say, it's almost like... evidence that you weren't wrong, evidence that you weren't crazy. You don't need, at this point, I think at one point it would have been nice if you had people that had your back and was riding for you and saying to you, or coming to your help or coming to your side, to help you with whatever. But I feel like you had a lot of onlookers that just were sitting there idle doing nothing. So I feel like witnessing someone else's karma, it isn't payback. It's almost like you being justified for what you've been through. Like you're not crazy. You went through what you went through and it wasn't fair. And you're about to see them go through whatever they need to go through. I feel like it's your justice. It's not like and it's not meant to be cruel. And I think that this is where it can be misunderstood. I don't think you enjoy sitting back and watching another person's karma. I don't. It's almost like you're sitting back and because whatever this was so dragged out and it took so long, seeing somebody else go through what they tried to put you through or seeing something happen to somebody else that they really tried to make happen for you, that you fought diligently through, it's almost like confirmation for you. That's all it is. It's just your confirmation. And I feel like seeing this confirmation is going to help with any mental clarity that you might be struggling with. It's going to clear that up for you too. So now all of a sudden people want to be honest with you is also what I'm getting. Like I feel like you've had a lot of people in the background that have just been dishonest, lying, sneaky, doing real underhanded shit. And now that the mask is off and you can actually see everybody for who they are, now they want to start being honest with you. And they only want to start being honest with you because I feel like they want to save face. Not because they've grown up and they're just really nice people all of a sudden. No, I don't think that's it at all. I feel like they're trying to save face and I'm hearing damage control. Damage control. So once you see what people have done and who all was involved, now they're a little shook by it because they're like, oh shit. Now the tables can turn and turn back on to me. So it's like they kind of want to lessen the impact on how it affects them, how it hits them. That's what it is. Saving face, lessening the blow, whatever. But I feel like their blowback is going to be their blowback regardless. Regardless. So it doesn't even matter if they want to be honest with you now or not. Their karma is their karma, period. And they can't do anything about it. They put so much effort into trying to destroy you that it doesn't matter how much effort they put in trying to clean it up. It was deliberate. And so is their karma. Very deliberate. So what goes around comes around. If you can dish it, then you should be able to take it. So that's that. So let's see, earth signs. Let's see what I pull for you. Earth. Yeah. 9 of Wands, but it came out in reverse. So it's like you're dropping the burden. This isn't your cross to bear anymore. It's not. It's theirs. It's not your cross to bear. The Star. Yeah. See, you've been really connected to spirit. So when all these people knocked you down, you stayed very connected to spirit. And you prayed, you prayed, you prayed, and you prayed some more. And finally, and your prayers have been heard. The Sun. There they are. There it is. The happiest card in the deck. Everything is being illuminated. Everything that was in the dark is coming to the light, and there's nothing they can do about it. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is spinning in your favor, and these people are not going to know how to act. They're not. You're about to see everybody for who they are. Yeah. Yep. Brand new beginning for you. Brand new beginning for you. All right. Earth signs, I hope that made sense. I hope it helps. I hope you got clarity out of that. If this isn't happening with you, you could be witnessing this around other people. All right, so now air. Let's move on to air. Air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What am I getting for you, air signs? Let's see. Give me a second. Air signs, the first thing I heard was people suck. Yeah, I heard you saying people suck. I heard you say people suck. People suck. Air signs, I feel like you don't want to people right now. Some of you air signs just don't want to be around people right now. I think some of you just are tired of people. Humans. Hold on. Gosh, air signs, you too. All right. So I feel like you think that people play a real stupid game. They're showing me pin the tail on the donkey. So it's like people are Mercury. People are blindfolded. You know, that's what it looks like. People just are walking around with these blindfolds on and aimlessly just trying to stick things in places they don't belong. You know, it's aimless. I think you're tired of. I think what you've been doing is sitting back and watching people and seeing how they behave and seeing how they interact with other people, seeing how they. I'm hearing act out of character. Even some of you may be seeing some people acting out of character. And it's not doing anything for you. I think, as a matter of fact, it could be turning you off. Um, mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on. Air signs. I hear the weirdest stuff when I'm channeling. I keep hearing Cobra Kai, like the TV show, like the Karate Kid spin-off, that TV show, Cobra Kai. I keep hearing that. But I also heard that song, Fight for Your Honor. So, air signs, you might have, I heard a hidden helper. You might have a hidden helper fighting for your honor. People suck. I keep hearing you say that. People suck. But you may have hidden help. You're not aware of this. You're not aware of this. But I feel like you have hidden help. Some of your hidden helpers are actually your ancestors. And they're showing me them standing there with like super capes on. I feel like, air signs, even though you have this stuff going on around you, I think your energy is pretty lit right now. I think you're pretty live. I feel like you're upbeat. Like, people suck, true enough, right? But I feel like it's almost like it's not your problem that people suck. Like, it's their problem they suck. But I feel like you're trying to not allow it to dictate how you behave, how you react, how you show up in the world is what I want to say. You're not allowing that. You may have at one point, but you're not allowing that anymore. But I also feel like I said you've got hidden helpers. I feel like you have ancestors, guides, whoever that's kind of like surrounding you, protecting your energy from outside forces that are trying to fuck it up. And that's a good way to put it. Dim your shine, dim your light. It's like, you ever see... Imagine taking Vaseline and just slicking it all over your body from head to toe. The way you would glisten, right? It's like somebody's trying to like, throw powder on it. Like, take that glisten away from you, and you're like, get out of here. But I feel like it's this protection that you have over you is helping you with that. Because it wasn't fair. So, whatever you're protecting yourself from, you have every right to protect yourself from, and your guides are helping you be protected from it because it wasn't fair. You didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve how you were treated. And I feel like, and so air signs understand that this can go the other way too. So, you know what? I don't even want to say that because I really feel like the majority of the air signs that are involved in this were the ones that were being unfairly treated. There were some air signs that were treating others unfairly, but I think for the most part, air signs were being treated unfairly. And I think you're done with that. And you're being protected by it. You have a lot to accomplish, and your guides are making sure you get that done by any means necessary. I mean, they're going to come in. Now, obviously, you've got to do your part. Like, they're not going to come in and do your work for you, but they're going to come in and protect you and put a bubble around you so you can get it done. Because the work ultimately is up to you. Whatever the work is, ultimately, it is up to you. But they're kind of protecting your path, protecting your future is also what I want to say, because I feel like you have people trying to come in and disrupt future plans, and your guides are not allowing that either because you don't deserve it. You just don't deserve it. And I'm not saying that anybody actually deserves it, but when you have a really good heart, when you have a pure heart, and when you're out here actually trying to change the world for the better, and be of service to people, why anybody would want to interrupt that is beyond me. It's beyond comprehension. People can just be cruel. And so I feel like, it's literally like this battle between light and dark, and love and hate or whatever, but love always wins. And that's what I think people are about to learn, or they're going to see. I keep hearing that song, Ain't Nothing Gonna Break My Stride. Yeah, you're not going to allow anything to hold you down, hold you back anymore. That's it. Get out of the way. Move. And then I heard, and peace be unto you. Like, like, you're going to move out, and people are going to move out of your way, but you're doing it peacefully. You don't wish harm for anybody. You're like, peace be unto you. So, yeah. All right. Air signs. That's what I got for you right now. And I'm just getting my feet wet. These are short, but I'm just getting my feet wet again. Getting back into the swing of things. All right, air. You know, some of you may be dealing with a fire sign that you've known for a really long time. And I think that you've been, yeah, oh, there it is. So some of you, it may have been a fire sign that you've been dealing with from a long time ago. And I think you're starting to see people's true colors, like see them for who they are. See, you've got the Hermit, the Devil, and the Moon. It's almost like these dark secrets are coming out, or stuff that's been hidden from you, or what people have been trying to project onto you. You know, you're. Mm, you're seeing it too. You're seeing people for who they are. But yeah, you're protected. You're protected, and whatever this, I'm hearing moon magic. Oh shit. I'm hearing moon magic. So whatever this is that's surrounding you, your guides are protecting you from it, okay? So just understand that. You're safe, air sign. You're safe to do whatever it is you want to do. I know it can be scary to trust the process or to trust the unknown, but if you can't trust the people around you, who else are you going to trust aside from yourself, right? You need something to believe in. You need something to lean on. And I feel like your guides are asking you to lean on them and to trust them, all right? So next up, we're going to do water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It's water signs. You get this palo and cleanse the energy a little bit again. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Also, it helps the algorithm. All right. So, cleanse this energy out a little bit more. All right. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water signs. What's going on with you? Oh, water signs. I'm hearing Britney Spears songs. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Locked in this game. Okay. Some of you water signs, you know, you may be dealing with somebody that really just can't get it together. They have no act right. Some of you water signs may be looking at somebody like, I'm tired of trusting you. I'm tired of giving you chances. You know, I feel like water signs, you may be just, I heard wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. Yeah, you're wrapping something up because somebody feels like it's okay to just play with you. Somebody feels like it's okay to just play with your heart and you're over it. You're like, no, I'm wrapping this shit up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, buttercup. That's what I'm hearing. Wrap it up. You're done. End scene. Like the show's over. You're done with this. You're done. You're not allowing somebody else or somebody or somebody's to play with you. And I'm hearing ever again. Like whatever this is had such a big impact on you that it changed you at your core. You're not allowing, never again. You will never, ever, ever be put back into a situation that you just came out of. Nope. As soon as you see the red flags, you're running for the hills. You're not doing it anymore. Lesson well learned, water signs. Well learned is what I'm hearing. My guides are saying bravo, bravo. Like, and the reason why they're saying bravo is because I feel like, especially as water signs, you know, you can empathize with people because your emotions, you can feel emotions at a little deeper a little deeper than other people. And so I feel like you're more, probably, you're, what's the word I'm looking for? You're more prone to give chances. You're more prone to, have more empathy and compassion for people who don't even deserve it. And it's because you can feel things on a deeper level. So I feel like you're done with this. Like, this lesson is learned. Like, you've learned what you've needed to learn. Like, I feel like you were brought to depths of heartache that no human should ever have to experience. And I feel like you were brought there senselessly. Like, it was so senseless that you were treated the way you were treated, but it left a bad taste in your mouth, but I feel like it was a lesson well learned. So even though what you went through was incredibly painful, you'll never ever have to go through that again, because you'll never allow it, because you paid attention to everything this last time, because it was so heavy that now you'll see the warning signs, you'll see the red flags as they come in. Now, for some of you, I feel like some of you may be so scorned that you just shut love off completely forever and ever. And I don't think that's healthy, but I think that comes from a place of fear, being afraid of being vulnerable again. And, unfortunately, some people can be so cruel that they'll have that effect on you. But I feel like over time, if you can allow yourself to purge and really work through it, you can let that wall down. But I think because of the depth and the intensity of what happened with you, I feel like you've kind of earned the right to take your time with this. So there is no rush in your healing. Okay, but I also feel like nobody will ever, ever, ever in your life be able to take you to these depths of emotion and stomp on them ever again. You won't allow it. You will not allow it, water signs. This was a very, very harsh lesson, harsh experience, and you didn't even deserve it. You didn't. You didn't. I don't care what you could have said or done. The cruelty was not. It's like the punishment didn't match the crime, if there even was a crime. It was unfair. And I think you were brought through it. But they're all, excuse me. My guides are also showing me you in a speedboat. Like, you're like zooming through the water too. So I feel like once you begin to heal from this and allow things to go, let things go, man, you're gonna be off and running. And they're showing me how, it's interesting how they're showing me this. So, like, I see somebody in a speedboat, but they're having me focus on the water that's, how the water reacts behind the boat. You know what I mean? Like, when it's speeding through the water, all that water that's, they're saying, violently left behind. I feel like that's how you're dumping these emotions. Like you're leaving them in the dust, and creating new waves, creating new experiences. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you can see the trail behind the boat. That's what you're leaving behind. And in front of you, they're showing me like crystals sparkling off the top of the water plus the sunset. And I can just see you in this boat speeding towards that and leaving whatever murky shit was done or whatever, however people treated you, dumping it off the back of this boat and leaving it behind. You'll never allow it again. And the speedboat also represents the speed at which you're moving the fuck away from it. Like, you're done with being treated like shit. Period. That's, yeah, water. That's for you, water signs. I feel like I'm hearing a new sense of self is what I'm hearing also. Water signs, I think you were brought into a really uncomfortable space emotionally, which water signs typically are. But the magnitude of this was so intense that it changed you at a core level. It did. It really changed you. But it changed you for the better. As uncomfortable as that transition was, it changed you for the better. It's almost like you had to be completely knocked down to nothing in order to rebuild into something, if that makes sense. And not like you were nothing before, but I think you're a stronger you now, a better version of yourself now, somebody that even you will be proud to, I'm hearing, reintroduce yourself to people. Yeah, look at that. You've got the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. It's like you're healing from this past bullshit. The water is emotion, right? You're healing from this. The Four of Swords is a healing period. Healing from being heartbroken. The Three Swords. It's like the Three of Swords, right? And then the fourth one is the bed that you're resting on. These are all the swords that you had to pull out of your heart, that you were stabbed with, right? And now some of you just may not be interested in anything that has to do with emotion, and that's okay. You're in a resting period. You're healing from this. You're healing from whatever happened. So you have no desire, no interest to entertain anybody on that level. You can't make it up. Yeah, somebody came in their immature ways and brought down the tower. But see, like I said, with that tower, you rebuild. You're rebuilding. You're rebuilding. And look, you see Linus like marking the bats. I feel like, you ever see like growth lines? Like people have growth lines on their wall where you can stage like a child's growth, how tall they got every year. It's almost like that. It's like everything that you've learned, it's like he's marking it. You see, you already got these marks, but see this gap right here? Like this is a new mark. Like you've grown so much in this short period of time because of what you were just put through. Yeah. Yep. And here you are, the Queen of Cups, coming back in all your glory, in all your love that you have to give for people who actually deserve it. Yeah, water signs. So you got this. All right. Fire signs. Last but not least, let's see what happens. Where's my pendulum? All right. Fire. Fire signs, I'm seeing a lot of tension around you. I'm hearing, please make it stop. I feel like there's, I heard the walls closing in. Things are coming down, crushing down on you. Some of you fire signs may be feeling overwhelmed or burdened by the world or life. Some of you, this may, I feel like, but I'm also hearing a new spark, okay? So maybe you're coming out of this. New spark, new hope, new energy, new vitality. This is what I'm hearing. So some of you may be coming out of a place of being attacked and carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders because of it. Some of you may be coming up out of that. I also feel like you're being supported by the divine through this. Fire signs, you've been through a lot. You've experienced a lot. And they're saying that this new moon, like there's going to be, like on the next new moon, they're saying that you're going to have like a leg up, like catapulted forward. So if you're feeling like a little sluggish right now or unmotivated for whatever reason, by the new moon, they're saying full moon, but I'm hearing new moon, I'm hearing both. So whatever moon phase it is, I think it's the